What's up, YouTube? It's the Real Comic Book Junkie. I just woke up. This is my reminder video about my live show. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to review. Just the normal stuff. Just want to give a heads up. My live show, the day is going to change. I'm going to do it tomorrow night, Thursday night, instead of Friday. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm sorry, but I have to go. As you guys know, I'm on vacation this week, and my first day back to work is Saturday, and I have to be at work really early. So I didn't want to, you know how it is, after being off for like 10 days, to have to go back to work ass early in the morning after being off and lazy for 10 days. I want to get a good night's sleep, so I'm switching my show up. It's only the second time I've done it, but I do apologize. But I will be tired, and I don't want to be at work, and I don't want to have to be up to like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then have to get up at 4 to go to work. So that's just only get like an hour and a half sleep, and then have to work a long day. So I'm switching it up. I will have my live show tomorrow night, Thursday night at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So just I'm moving it back a day. Sorry guys, I apologize for that. We got Comic Noob and David Humphreys in the house. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Just so you guys know, I mean, I'm just letting you guys know I'm moving my show back one day, because that way, because I'm off through Friday. Now, I've been off. The company I work for, I get, if I stack my holidays, because we get paid for holidays like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, you know, the main holidays. So what I do is what we call bank. I bank my holidays. And what I do is I stack them with my 2 days off per week on the ends. So it basically gives me like 1 week's vacation. And then I get 4 weeks on top of that. So it gives me 5 weeks vacation throughout the year. So they're like long 10-day vacations. So I've been off since Wednesday last week. Last Wednesday, I got off work at 11. So 11 a.m. and I'll be off all the way through Friday. So, and I've been lazy as fuck, guys. I'm not gonna even lie. I've been having pizza rolls. We had Pizza Hut Saturday. I made chicken and yellow rice last night. So I've been lazy as shit. Not doing shit. Watching TV, reading comics, making vids, talking to you guys. So I have to be at work at 6 a.m. on Saturday. So if I did my show at 11:30 on Friday night, and usually it goes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I have to get up at 4 because it takes me about 45 minutes to get to work. That's only about 2 hours sleep after being lazy all week, and I just know I'd be busted. So I'm moving it up to tomorrow night, Thursday night, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, same time. It can run as long as it needs to go, 2 hours. Last week we ran a little over 2 hours, so, and I had a blast, man. I had fun with you guys. I mean, look, I'm even growing a beard. Well, somewhat of a beard. But I was going to go to my shop today. Oh, Comic Noob, Pizza Hut, dude. It's probably the best, like, fast food type pizza you can get. There's just something about it. It's fucking awesome. Anyways, I was going to go to my shop today, but I looked, and I only have like 4 books being pulled, and it's like 30 minutes away, so I'm not going to bother going all the way to my shop for 4 books. Plus, we had some medical things come up for Miss Haley, so some of my spending money got spent on her, so, and that's good. We need to take care of her. So, what I'm going to do is, since DC Rebirth came out, I've never been a real big DC guy, okay? I mean, I collect DC books. I have a whole long box of Batman books. I have a short box of Superman books. I have a couple complete runs of Wonder Woman, but I never really been a big fan. You know what I mean? Like, where I read every book that came in, and I was looking forward to it. So, with the Rebirth, I figured it would give me an opportunity to get to know DC. Plus the price point, $2.99. You can't beat that. That's super cheap. That's $2 cheaper than a Marvel book. And so basically what I did is on my pull list, I pulled damn near every DC title that's coming out. I'm pulling them all. Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lanterns, Red Hood, Harley Quinn, Suicide Squad, Detective Comics, Action Comics. I'm pulling them all. Figure I'll give them a shot. I'll run each one through the first story arc, and I'm really going to try to get into it. So the book I'm going to review tomorrow, because the one title that I really want to get into is I really want to get into Batman. And I have the two covers. So what I'm going to do tomorrow night is I'm going to review Batman Rebirth from a new fan, I don't want to say new fan, from a new reader's perspective. Okay? I've heard mixed reviews on this book. I heard the art was great, but the story sucked. I don't know. But I just want to go into it as like if I was a brand new collector, and this is a perfect time for new collectors. I feel, but I want to go into it as a brand new collector, not as the junkie. But let's say I just started collecting comics and I didn't know where to begin, and I heard about Rebirth, and I'm like, well, you know what? I want to pick up Batman. So this is the book. Sorry about the lighting. I don't have all my lights on. It's fucking. I'm tired, so I just wanted minimal light. Full Killer. Guys, if you haven't checked this guy's channel out, please go sub him. Full Killer. He's an awesome guy. He has a shit ton of books. He has great hauls. Anybody in the chat, that's what I promote on my channel. If you see somebody in the chat that you're not accustomed to, go check them out, man. I mean, these are all great comic book collectors, and they all have awesome collection. So, like I said, the lights, I don't have all my lights on. I just got the two little mini lights on. But this is the book I'm going to review tomorrow night. Rebirth, Batman. I'm going to go into it as a new collector, somebody that's never collected comics before, or just getting into it, and I want to see if I'm confused, if I got it somewhat of, because, you know, I know somewhat of Batman. I'm not, like, a complete idiot. But I want to really get into Batman this year, and I feel like Rebirth is my chance to do it. So that's why I'm picking up Rebirth, or I'm picking up Batman, Detective, and I believe there's another Batman title. But I'm picking them all up. So this is the book I'm going to review tomorrow night, guys. And I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have read it. But this is the book that I will review. And I'm going to review it, and I'm going to read it today. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to go into it as a new collector. Simplifies here. Please, I know everybody's subbed to him. But, like I said, guys, go check out Full Killer. He's got a great channel. Awesome guy. But this is the book, and I have the book covers. Like I said, I was going to go to my shop today, but I looked because my shop has a website, and it tells you what's coming out this week. And I seen that I only have like 4 books being pulled. And like I said, my shop's like 30 minutes away, one way. So that's an hour drive for 4 books, and I don't see it being worth it. Now next week I'll go, because I think all the second prints come out, and I have all this stuff being pulled. So next week I'll go. So next Friday night I'll have a better selection of books to show. Plus I still have a stack of books that I need to do a vid on. But yeah, this is the book, and I know all of you guys have read this. So Batman Rebirth, the one shot is what I'm going to review. Looks interesting. Like I said, I want to get into Batman, so I figured this is an opportunity for me to jump on at a fresh point. But also last night, I was rebagging and boarding. You know, I buy like my bags and boards in bulk online. So I had bought 1,000 bags and boards. So I was just going through and just rebagging boarding some comics. And I thought of, you know how I told you my 2016 list is coming closer to an end. I only have like maybe half the volume 1 of Ghost Rider and X-Men #4, the Silver Age book, that's left on my 2016 list. I believe that I'm going to probably, unless I see a really good deal on X-Men #4, that's the one main book I'm going to try to pull on Unleashed 2. I am not sure when it comes out. Simplify's asking when Unleashed 2 comes out. I'm not sure when it comes out. I know I added it to my pull list at my shop, because my shop doesn't pull a lot of, they have some independent books, but like the main ones, they don't have any like off-the-wall stuff. But I did send them an email telling them I wanted them to pull Unleash, and you know me being the junkie, I want 4 copies of each. They said that they, Comic Crypt, he's here, Simplified, go check these guys out. They're going to put them in my box, so I'm not sure when it comes out. I'm hoping soon, because if you guys haven't read it, here, I got it right here next to me. Unleash, #1, I did a review of it last week on my live show. Fucking amazing book. Just a great book. But anyways, I'm rambling here. But what I did was, last night when I was rebagging and boarding, you guys know how I told you I was doing my 2016 updated version of my list, and it was going to be about complete runs. So I thought, what a good way to recycle the boards that I'm changing out, like the older boards. So what I thought of is that I could use them to put my list, because this is how I'm going to show you guys. This is how I'm going to show you guys how to how I'm marking off books off the list that I want. So what I did is I went through some of the titles, not all of them. This is just a few. I didn't want to go too crazy. These are some of just the main titles that I want to try to complete this year. But here's my Cross Badlands, and there's the issues that I need. And what I did is I just wrote them on the older boards. So that way I'm getting some use out of it, and once I'm done, I just throw it away anyways. But that's what I did, guys. I used the older boards, try to recycle them. And here's my X-Force runs that I want to complete. But that's what I did with them, and that's what I did last night. I stayed up late last night, and I just went through. So this way, when I show you my vids, here's my Thunderbolts run that I need to complete. It's basically the whole first half of the run. I'll just go through and I'll mark them off as I get them in and show you guys, and then when I'm done, I just toss them out. So that was my way of kind of recycling these, which I thought was, in my mind, last night at midnight, I thought it was a smart idea. But yeah, this is just the, yeah, Cross Badlands. I don't have them out right now, Simplified, but it's, Crossed is like a zombie type book. It's got like 100+ issues right now. But yeah, that was my way of recycling and trying to get some use out of those boards that I was just going to end up tossing in the garbage anyway. So, just an idea for you guys if you wanted to do updated list. Like I said, my list is coming to an end. I have basically half of the volume 1 of the Ghost Rider, the Bronze Age run, and X-Men #4, the Silver Age book. So my new thing was, instead of making a new list of single issues, I was going to do Junkie's 2016 top runs that I want to complete. And there's none of those comics in there are like, the runs are going to be like super expensive. It's just right now I'm trying to save for Comic-Con. But once that's over, then it's open road for me, guys. I'll be knocking those lists off pretty quick. Because there's nothing really expensive on the books. It's like X-Force, you know what I mean? You can buy lots of those on eBay for $10, $15, $20. I want to complete my Wolverine runs. Just Thunderbolts. I mean, they're not expensive, but it's something that I can knock out quick and get a lot of my runs completed that I want to work on. Okay. We got. Let me see who we got. David Humphrey said he's going to St. Louis Comic-Con and this weekend, and any recommendation on new books to pick up? Well, I mean, right now, David, would probably be, if you're looking for something to get into, I would suggest picking up on DC, man. I mean, to me, it just seems like the whole Rebirth thing is a good starting point, because they're starting everything over fresh. All the new ones are coming out at #1, so maybe that would be a good starting point. Or, like I said, try some independent books. I reviewed this one last week, Unleashed. See if you can find this at the con. It's still cheap on eBay. You can get them anywhere from $8 to $15. It's still a relatively cheaper book, but the story is really good. It's a 4-issue limited series, and it is being made into, I believe, a movie. So, and it's definitely not for kids. It's definitely an adult-themed book. It's made by Amigo Comics. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry I don't have all my lights on, but I do have a whole stack of books. Simplify. Simplify's got a contest going on, a 4th of July contest. Please, please, please go check that out. Please go sub him and support his channel. Great guy. A vet. He's just a really outstanding guy. So go check him out. We got Rob Wise Guy. What's up, Rob? He's new. Happy New Comic Book Day. Like I said, I am not going to my shop today. I only have 4 books on my pull, and an hour drive both ways is just not, to me, just doesn't seem worth it. To get up, get dressed, go drive down there, pick up 4 books. Because I looked at what's coming out today, and there's nothing that I would buy off the wall. And if I did, it would just be me spending money aimlessly. And I got a con coming up, and I usually like to take $2,500, $3,000 with me, so I don't really want to dip into that money too bad. But I did, which was pretty cool. I have a seller that I'll probably promote on, like I said, tomorrow night is my show instead of Friday. I'm doing it Thursday instead of Friday. Like I said, just because I'm on vacation and I go back to work Saturday, and I don't want to, I've been lazy and not doing shit for 10 days, so I'm going to be tired. And I don't want to go to work on 3 hours sleep and try to manage a department on very little sleep. So I'm going to do it tomorrow. That way I can get a good night's sleep Friday. But I ran into the seller. You know how a lot of times when you're on eBay, for me, well, my wife buys a lot of stuff on eBay too. And the one thing that throws her off from buying stuff, because you'll see a lot of good deals on eBay. But here's the catch. A lot of the good deals come from sellers that have, less than 100 stars. And a lot of people base who they buy from off those stars. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you see next to somebody's eBay name, there's a star, and then there's a number 1, 2, 3, 10, 100, 3,000, 40,000, whatever. That's how many reviews they have that somebody is giving them a review. Each time somebody gives them a review, positive or negative, that's where that number comes from. So, I like buying multiple copies of this shit. So of any comic that I think that I'm gonna like or whatever, call me a speculator, call me not. I don't even sell, so I don't even know if I'm even considered a speculator. I'm just a hoarder. But this book here, Unleash, the seller had 0 stars, and he was selling Unleashed for $7.98. He had more than 10 copies available, and you buy one, you save on shipping. I think shipping was $3.90 or $2.99, and each additional book was 50 cents or something. It was something like that, really cheap. He had 0 stars rating, and he had Unleash for a really good price, and he had more than 10 available. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll take a chance. I mean, worst case scenario, if it comes back shit, you just you contact and tell me you either want your money back or whatever. But I took a chance, and I bought 2 copies off of him. And look what he sent these in. And it's not even, a really, really, really rare book. Rob Wise Guys asked me if I checked out Cross Plus 100. Yes, I have. I started collecting that when it first came out, and I stopped. I need to pick it back up. But yeah, I do have some of those, Rob. But he sent these in top loaders. See that? That's not me. I didn't do that. He sent these in top loaders. He sent me both copies in top loaders. How awesome is that? That is, to me, and he sent it in a box with cardboard and bubble wrap and top loaders. I mean, he put each one in a fucking real. It's one of them really thick top loaders. To me, that's a good seller. So I will promote his eBay channel tomorrow night because I don't know if he does this for all his books, but he had like a lot of variants for sale. So I'm not sure if it's something that he does all the time or whatnot, but still, the guy sent the comics in top loaders, and he didn't have to do that. Hell, most sellers don't even fucking put them in a bag and board. So, and that shit pisses me off. But I do have a whole stack of books here that I gotta make a vid on. You know, of course, I bought another whole complete run of Outcast, including issue number 1. I got another demonic book in. Oh, look at this. Here's a key that I got in. Teen Titans, number 44. I got that. I didn't pay much for that. I think I paid $35 for that. Then I got another complete run of Son of Satan, 1 through 8. And some variants for Old Man Logan. And I got a PGX graded book in. So I have some books to show off. But like I said, tomorrow night, new day. I'm going to review Batman Rebirth. I've heard mixed reviews, but I'm going to go into it as a new person wanting to get involved in comics, or somebody that's never kept up with Batman, and I'm going to go into it with fresh eyes and give my review on it. And I know this is a book everybody's probably already read, so I know I'll have spoilers in it, but I don't think anybody will be affected by it. And also, let me turn on some lights here real quick. I'm going to show you guys a couple pieces of original art that I bought off a seller off eBay, because I'm trying to get into like original art. But look at these drawings that I got, and it's with pencil, paper. It looks like they used charcoal, but look at this Red Sonja. Can you guys see that? But look at that. And I mean, it's on art paper. But yeah, it was $14.99. Like I said, you pay for one shipping. He didn't have them rolled up. They were in a nice flat, hard, envelope where they're laid flat. And he had cardboard and bubble wrap around them. But look at that. Original piece of art. And not from anybody famous or anything like that. Just, you know how you can go on eBay and people that, do art. And they drew that themselves, man. And I thought it was really cool. And here's another one. Here's X-23. So I have to get some top loaders. The kind that I use for my prints. But look at that, guys. I thought that was pretty damn cool. I'm like, I'll give it a shot, because, I see everybody getting original artwork and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if, I'll take a chance. But you can, look at that Red Sonja, man. The detail in that. I like it. But that will be my show, guys. I will do my normal shout-outs. I'll do my normal shout-outs. I'll do my special shout-out. I'm going to... What's in the box is going to be my Amazing Spider-Man collection. I know I've had a couple different people ask about that. So I will do that. And since it's on Thursday night, and I don't mind the show running a little bit longer, I will probably dip into like some other, because I got all my boxes here in front of me. If you guys don't know, when I redid my room, I used my drawer boxes as a desk, because I don't have to worry about lifting the top. and I went out and bought a black sheet, and I just got the black sheet. I folded it under on both sides, so that way it's even. It's not hanging over the side or on the front. And I laid it over the top, and it's like a damn desk. And I freaking love it because I can come in here, and it's pretty big. It's the size of a normal desk. And I can bag and board. I can do my show. I mean, it seems like right now that I'm sitting at a desk, and I'm not. I'm sitting at my comic book drawers. Here, I'll flip it around. But see, here's the drawers. And all I did was I stacked them too high, and you don't have to worry about the top, lifting the tops up. You just pull the boxes out. They just slide right out. And I have two high and two wide, so I have two sets. And look, it's like a little desk. I mean, it's a little dirty from them boards and stuff, but I just put a little black sheet over the top. And basically, this is how I just sit right here, and there's my TV. So I put in a movie or whatever, and I just bag and board. Set my phone up. I can make my videos. I can do my live show right here. But, anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Let you guys get out and get ready for, get ready for not free comic book day, but your normal comic book day. Like I said, I'm not going to go to my shop just because 4 books, just to me, it's just not worth it. Next week, I'll have a bigger pool, and that's when I'll go. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember, thank you for watching my live streams. Thank you for subbing my channel. Thank you for interacting with me. I love it. I love interacting with you guys. Whether you guys thumb up or thumbs down my videos, I still enjoy it. Check out all the people in the chat. If you're not subbed to them, go check these people out. They're all awesome people. We got, Comic Crips. We got Rob Wise Guy, Comic Noob, Fool Killer, MCH 1965, Robert Castillo. There's so many good people in the chat. There's so many good people in this community. That's why I like doing, I do at least 11 shout-outs every episode, every week. I try to do I do 10, and then I do a special. Now, my special shout-out could be, their special shout-out for, it could be anything. It could be they picked up a major key, or they've got, a big contest going on, or they just need some extra love to get some more subs. And if my channel and me, if I can help somebody get an extra few subs, or get more traffic to their channel that maybe people didn't know about, I like doing that, man. Because at the end of the day, we're all collectors. We all love this hobby. We all have a passion for collecting, whether it's comics, games, action figures, statues, or all of the above. So any little help I can do, because to be honest with you, I have like 1,175 subs, and I'm shocked I even have that many. I mean, my channel, I'm just the average, ordinary guy that collects comics, and I'm ecstatic that I have that many subs. I mean, to me, that's awesome. I love it. So if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing live shows and trying to do little, some different things that, normally that I probably wouldn't do. But go to your shops, pick up your books, do some reading, do some bagging and boarding, watch some movies, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go read Batman now. And then I'll probably read it a couple times just to kind of get it. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Like I said, I'm changing my night up. I'm moving it back one day. That way, if it goes, because last week, I don't know how many of you guys were here last week for it, but last week we had a fucking ton of fun. It was definitely an adult-themed show. I was showing my horror collection, and the chat on the side was getting adult-themed, so that's cool. I like it. So, tomorrow night, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, Batman Rebirth one-shot will be the review. Amazing Spider-Man plus some other books will be the what's in the box. And we'll just shoot the shit and have some fun and have a good old merry time. Alright, guys? Thank you for tuning in. This is just my reminder video. I try to do this a day or two before my show comes out, just to give you guys an idea what I'm going to read. So if you want to read it and we can talk about it together, or, you know, that way you have an idea when my show comes on, because sometimes I change the time up. But anyways, guys, I appreciate every one of you. Go get your books. Go do some reading. Have some fun. Enjoy your comics. Enjoy your day. Sub each other. If you're not subbed to somebody in the chat, go check them out, man. You're going to... Because there's so many channels out there that you just... If you just keep focused on the ones that are in your sub list and you don't really try to expand... Because there's so... Every day, I bet you there's more channels popping up every single day. And, you know, there's a lot of channels... Probably a lot of great channels that may review something that you... I mean, if it wasn't for Rob Wise Guy, I'm going to give him a special shout out right now. If it wasn't for him, I would have no earthly idea about any of these kind of titles. I know Kirby's Comics reviewed this, and that's probably where I saw it, but I'm sure Rob Wise Guy has this too. But he showed off a book called Straight Jacket. I had no idea about that book, and it was such a limited print run that if it wasn't for me watching his videos and seeing what books he picks up, I would have never known about it, so I would have never got it. That's why I love watching new shows and new channels, and I try to watch as many videos as I can. I try to give everybody a thumbs up, because no matter how good or how bad they think their videos are, it takes a lot. I mean, it takes a lot to get in front of this camera and make a video and put yourself out there and give your reviews. Now, you may fuck up on information. You may not, you know... You may not in your mind think you have the best collection, but if you collect comics and you love it and you have a passion for it, and you want to get on YouTube and show, you know, put yourself out there and do what you do, then kudos to you, man. Because, I mean, it's hard. It's hard getting in front of a camera, but I'm a manager at work, so I'm used to talking to, like, big crowds of people, so it doesn't really bother me. Some people I know get shy, and that's okay. I mean, but you just get out there and show your hobby, show the love for the books, show some love for some of these channels, and go out there, because there's just a lot of great channels out there, and just go sub each other out, man. It's just what it's about. No more drama. Let's just talk about comics. Let's have fun. Let's show art. I mean, look at that. I still can't get over that. I mean, that, to me... what I'll try to do is, I'll give a special shout out to the seller that sold me these books, because when I gave my feedback, I was the only one that gave them stars so far. So I'm gonna shout them out, and I'm gonna try to go back in my history and find out, because I bought these like a week or two ago, but I'm gonna try to find the seller and give them a shout out, because they had a lot of this kind of original type. I mean, it is. I don't even want to touch it, but it is definitely charcoal and pencil drawings. And, I mean, to me, that's just amazing. So, I'm going to try to shout these two eBayers out. Maybe you guys can go show them some love. Their stuff wasn't outrageously priced. And, like I said, this book here, they were selling them for like $7 and some change. So, that's a pretty good price, I think, compared to other ones I saw online. But anyways, guys, yeah, I saw that there was a variant for that. Damn, I want to get that book too. Well, you know, there's they have two covers on this. There's another cover on the back. This is the cover you mainly see, but there's another cover that's on the very back of the book. Let me pop this one open real quick. And the back cover is, I think, better than the front cover. But see that, guys? It's like her in the woods with her ponytail, and she's got like the long leash pulling the machine behind her with like the moon in the background. And that's the back cover, because it says on the thing, where does it say it at? Back cover by, so it's Fran Gallen or something. But look at that back cover. But, yeah, guys, anyways, enough babbling, enough rambling. You're going to get enough of that tomorrow night. Go sub each other. Batman Rebirth one-shot review. Shout-outs. eBay shout-outs. Amazing Spider-Man. Good times. Bring your PJs. Bring your drinks. Bring your snacks. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night about 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's the Real Comic Book Junkie. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Go get your books, do some reading, relaxing, and I'll check you all out either tomorrow night live or the reload or the upload.